Hey everybody, and welcome back to some more Spirit Island with Gunner and Coco.
Ahoy.
Alright, so as you can probably tell by the title today, we are going up against level 6 France, because we beat level 6 Sweden last time. So I am going to do the Stones and Yielding Defiance again, because I actually had quite a lot of fun with that spirit last time. And Coco, I'll let you tell them what you're going to go as.
This time I'm going to be playing a spirit from the first expansion um, called Sharp Fangs Behind the Leaves. This spirit is an interesting one because it really utilizes the beast tokens, which is something we haven't really done a whole lot in the last. We haven't really utilized a whole lot of those in the last few games. They were just kind of there. Um, this one is going to be putting more beast tokens on the map on the board, and it's gonna operate a little bit like um, one of the spirits from the base game called Thunder Speaker, which utilizes the Dahan to have to basically control an army of Dahan to move around the map. Sharp Fangs Behind the Leaves does something very similar, but with the beast tokens instead. So that's what I'm going to be playing. Mainly, I'm going to be focusing on trying to pick off explorers as they show up with my cats in the jungle. That's my plan.
Yeah, so he's going to try to lock down early game, and then I am going to try to get out and spread around and defend the island with Stones and Yielding Defiance. He gets stronger as the game goes along. The Fangs is really good early, mid can be a little bit weaker late game. Like if you start getting cities and stuff up, it's a little bit more difficult for Fangs to take out. But that's where I come in. I just make them hit themselves.
Yeah. And Fangs is really dependent on a good um, event card draw. It can be a bit swingy, but certain event cards, all of a sudden, Fangs just goes off. If there are enough beast tokens on the board, and if the event card says in each zone with a beast token do something, it can be pretty devastating. But it's a very swingy, a very random number generator type of effect. But it will be there for the mid and late game.
Yes. I think Fangs can also produce quite a bit of fear too. So there is that aspect as well.
There is. Um, Now, there's really two ways to play Fangs, which is pretty interesting. Some spirits have like a certain like you have to like take the presence off your board, like follow certain tracks in a certain way, and there's some of them are single dimensional. The nice thing about Fangs is you can take him two different ways. You basically with Fangs is you're either going to focus on your top track or your bottom track. If you focus on your top track, you're going to be focusing more on um, comboing for your innate powers. You're going to be playing a lot of cheap miners if you go top track, mainly focused on comboing to get your innate powers. With Fangs, you could also have a different strategy where you focus bottom track, where Fangs is a you go more major power on bottom track. Um, Actually, I think I got that backwards. Let's reverse that. You go top track. If you go top track with Fangs, focus major powers. If you go bottom track, you go into more card play, but the cards that you want to try to grab are the one cost cards and the zero cost cards that match the innate powers, and you want to try to combo those as many times as you can. I've had a lot of success playing bottom track Fangs, so that's what I'm going to do this time. I'm basically going to have a fistful of cards, a fistful of like crummy miners, but together greater than the sum of the parts when you play them all together. That's going to be my strategy this time.
Right, right. I think it's a good strategy. I mean, it's always good to have options when stuff when you get unexpected things happening. Which board would you like, sir?
Well, I'm still kind of getting set up here. I wasn't actually thinking.
Oh,
Um, so I wanted to talk a little bit here about France real quick.
yeah.
So France has a special rule. There's an additional loss condition. Um, Basically, before setup, return all but 7 per player to the box. So if there's ever 15 towns on our maps, um, the game is over. So we got to be on top of town destruction or keeping towns from ever being placed is going to be the name of the game here. Um, let's see. Other than that, most of what France is going to do is they're going to be doing things during the explore phase and the build phase. One of the key aspects that France is really good at is if they ever explore into a zone they haven't been to yet, they send 2 explorers. Um, so it's really tough, makes it a little bit more difficult to pick them off to keep them from the next build phase. Um, the other thing um, that is that is rough is their let's see, is it level 2 or level 4?
Is it the slow healing ecosystem?
No, it's slave labor. Rule number 2.
Okay.
Um, After the invaders build in a land with 2 or more explorers,
Right.
replace all but 1 explorer with an equal number of towns. So if you ever get a land with a lot of explorers, um, that can be very dangerous because that can very quickly turn the game into that special loss condition where all of a sudden those explorers have all turned into towns.
Yeah.
So that is something you got to watch out for. We got to really be on top of trying to manage our explorers, picking them off where we can, and making sure that we destroy towns to basically um, keep them from getting 15 on the board. The slow healing ecosystem is a little rough. Only if you play more of a strategy where you try to heal the island. There's going to be a 3 blight buffer that goes onto this card before we can put it back onto the blight card.
Right.
The slow I've never like all the times I've played France,
Hmm.
it's just kind of been there. Hasn't really been a thing that I've really dealt with because um, I usually try to avoid blight even getting on the board, or I just manage how much comes on at a time. I'm not really big into. I don't really play big into the healing of
Hmm.
the blight. So that one's just kind of there.
That's true. And really, I mean, with my with my spirit's ability, more than likely, Blight's not going to come from the Blight card. It's going to come from the box because of my, um, what is it? My la, 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 la. Deep layers expose the. No, no. Which one is it? Oh no, it's my innate power. Sorry, hold the island fast with the bulwark of will. Where basically I get to replace the blight with from the box instead of the card. So it stops us from losing to blighted island.
Yeah. Now there are quite there's a few abilities that I have. One of them is an innate ability where I cannot target a blighted land. So the name of the game, at least for me, um, trying to keep as much of a clean island as possible
Yeah.
to keep myself from getting restricted on what I can do. Let's see. Other than that, another special rule we have is whenever they build a coastal city, we're going to add a town to an adjacent land with the fewest towns. Another one that's a little rough is rule number 6 with persistent explorers.
Mhm.
Um, After resolving an explore card on each board, add an explorer to a land without any. Basically, there's going to be explorers all over the place. And the real rough part of number 6 is fear cards never remove explorers. Um, Anytime we would have a fear card that would remove explorers from the board, we get to push them to an adjacent land.
Yeah, so that can be rough, especially if you get the event card that forces you to replace explorers with towns. But
Okay.
that's pretty much what we're going for.
Okay, I get to put a presence and a beast in the highest numbered jungle. and put one in a land of your choice with a beast. Okay.
Anywhere on the
Um,
island.
yeah. Highest numbered jungle. I don't know if it really matters which board. Is either board more advantageous for you? Because
Um,
I'm either going here or here.
I mean, not. I don't think so because basically I put a presence in the lowest number mountain without a Dahan, and then in one adjacent land that has blight if possible or sands if not. So I'm good either way. So I guess it all depends. Well, I guess you start in jungles regardless. So is yours the highest?
Yeah, I'm either going to start here or here.
Um, yeah. I mean, those are both good because they both touch multiple lands. Like this one juts out and touches
I'll take
5.
top board. I'll take top board
Okay.
because my starting land here is already adjacent to coasts, and it's kind of more centralized. This one's more inland.
Yeah. Well, that works for me because I can
Yeah.
start down here then. And let's see. So without Dahan, Jason land that has blight if possible. Um, there's not one adjacent with blight, so I will go on the sands.
Yeah, and they're going to be coming to wetlands first.
Okay. That could be tricky. Oh, I was like, why are they purple? Because you're purple.
Am I purple?
I said, I don't know. Are you?
I
Wait.
don't know. The explorers are purple.
Yeah, I was like, why are they purple? Maybe that's something with just the script they have on this for France. I don't know.
All right, well they're purple. Those explorers are purple.
We'll go with it.
It doesn't look like, looking at the model, they have a purple flag, they have a purple armor and purple hat. Everything else is about them is white. So I
Yeah,
think it looks on purpose.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay then. Well, let's kick this off.
Yeah, I get to place my presence in a zone with a beast.
Nice, nice.
But since they're coming wetlands first, I'm gonna be aggressive on the north instead of spread out.
Okay. All right. So I am going to add a presence from the top, and you said they're going to the wetlands. I will add a presence to the. Wait, is that 2? Yeah, it's range 2. Presence to the wetlands, gain 3 energy. Oh, I should just hit gain, but it's alright. Oh no, I gain. Yeah, now I gain from that. Oh, let me turn on my normal stuff here. Oof, that's got a lot of rules.
Yeah, I'll help you with it though. I've played France enough.
Yeah, that's all good. Okay, there we go. And choose power. So I could choose one. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Well, is that what I want to do though? Because I got these guys over here. Um, Regardless, those are slow, but I could do. Well, they're not gonna ravage, so that's fine. Um, no. Wait, what's the distance? Oh, it's only one. It's not close enough. Alright, I think I'll stick with my original plan then. Alright, I'm ready. Okay. Oh, you're picking power.
I am. Yes, I am.
Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, not a very good draw, but I'm going to grab the one that um, synergizes with beasts. All right. So, game.
Alright, so let's see what the cards he's got here. Terrifying Chase, push 2 explore towns Dahan. Push another 2 explorers house Dahan. Per beast and target land. If you push any invaders to fear.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Prey on the Builders and Terrifying Chase.
Nice. Alright, that's good. Alright, let's see. So there's no event, no fear, no ravage, just build. Let's see, so we get a town here, get a city down here. Get a city up here, and a town over here.
No, hang on, Chief. We didn't even do fast powers.
Oh,
What are you
my
doing?
bad. I'm going way ahead of the game, aren't I?
Yeah, yeah.
Giving the enemy advantages. No.
Yeah, no advantages for France. They're fast enough. All right, did you clear all that
Sorry.
off there?
Yeah, I did. Go ahead.
Okay. I am gonna move these two right here.
That was.
Boom, boom.
No, that wasn't there.
And I am going to target this land with Prey on the Builders. Target land has Beast. Invaders do not build this turn.
Oh, nice.
All right, that's my fast.
Okay.
All right, now it's the invader turn.
Yes, it is. Alright, so there's no event for the first turn. No fear, no ravage. Now we can build. Alright, so they will build a city here. They'll build a town here. They're not building where you have your thing, right?
That's right. They're not building here.
Boom.
Okay.
All good.
Alrighty.
So now it's explore.
Mountains.
Alright.
And they will have 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there.
Right.
Let's see. It was rule number 1 and number 6. So after resolving an explore card on each board, add an explorer to a land without any. So on each
Alrighty.
board, we got to pick an empty one. And I'm going to pick a jungle.
It's not a bad idea.
All right. We
Alright.
are on
Good. Slow.
slow powers.
What you got for slow?
Terrifying chase. I get a push 2 explorers. Push 2 explorer town or Dahan. Push another 2 per land with a beast. So actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to target this land,
Mm-hmm.
and I am. Should I? You want me to? Where should I push these? Does it matter?
I would not push it on the wetlands for
Here,
sure.
I will. I'm gonna
That's
push
fine.
them. I'm gonna push them where this other beast is,
Okay.
where my other beastie is. And that if you pushed any invaders, 2 fear. Boom, boom.
Nice. Okay. So I have got um, Jagged Charge push from the earth. I'm going to target this land. I can put down a bad land, which is 5. And I can push up to 2 Dahan. I'm going to push these guys over here. And then I don't have any innates.
Okay.
Nothing exciting yet. So time will pass. Okay, doke.
Alrighty. Mountains, huh?
Yeah. So the good thing is at least one of the mountains they can't build on my side. Let's see. Let's see. How do I want to do that? So we're going to place a presence. I'm gonna go over here. I can gain a minor power because I uncovered my +1 card. Oh, I got Elemental Boon.
Cool.
Yep, that's a no-brainer. Yoink.
It can be if you're looking to climb the ladder. I will definitely appreciate that here in the near term.
Yoink. Okay. Alright. Oh, I gained 3 energy for that. And then I gain my normal bound of energy. And I can play 2 cards. So we will do this one and this one. Let's see. Okay. I I am going to target you for you're going to be my target for elemental boon. I am going to give you another plant and then 2 stone for me. So that should, I think, activate your. Oh, you don't. You know what? I'm going to give you. Actually, I'm going to give myself one of these. That should give me that.
I think we both get the same stuff.
Yeah, no, no. But I'm going to give you instead of giving. I'm not going to give you 2 mounds. I'm going to give you one more beast.
A beastie. Okay.
Because that'll activate your 1 damage per beast. Innate.
Yeah, that changes. Well, yeah, I appreciate it. Wasn't really looking for it on the early game, but I'll definitely use it. Now I gotta see if what I can do with that.
If you can't do anything, I'm just going to take mountains.
Um, I can yeah, I can do stuff with that.
Okay, you can have it.
Appreciate it.
Hmm. See, can I? I think I've already messed up this play. Hmm. I'm definitely gonna do that.
No, I don't. I can't do much with the
Oh no, that'll be fine. Yeah.
with the extra beast this time. So
Okay,
if
I'll
you
take a mountain then.
I can't do anything with it because I have a blight. The land that I was going to assault here is a blighted land.
Okay. Well, I'll just target myself then for 3 mountains,
Okay.
which actually helps me out a significant amount. Good. Let's see here. Never mind. I think we're okay. That'll come out here in a minute. Okay. Is that? Yeah, I think that will work. All right, fast.
All right. I am going to target this land, and I'm going to push my 2 beasts into here.
Nice.
Hello, hello, friends.
Awesome.
So that was my innate. Everything else I have is slow.
Okay. So I'm using Elemental Boon to give myself the 3 mountains. And then I'm going to use Stubborn Solidity to give these to Han a defend each. And they can't be damaged or destroyed or removed. And then I'm going to use my innate. Well, my innates are fast, but they won't do anything until the invaders attack. Wait a minute, did I put that? Oh, I put that in the wrong spot. Sorry. This is supposed to go here. Okay. I am going to target myself here. And when they blight that, it will be from the box and not the card.
Yeah. Well, you target yourself. You don't target a land.
Well, I'm on that land.
Okay. Well, it's still the
Well,
target.
yeah.
Yeah, the target is yourself as the spirit.
Yeah. So it's all my lands.
So it's really any of your lands.
Yeah, as long as I can pay the energy.
Yes.
Yep, so I'm targeting myself for that, and then after invaders deal 1 or more damage to target land, deal 2 damage. So, um, I'm gonna target this one for that.
Okay. Yeah, on that one you definitely have to let them break themselves against the stone. You definitely have to pick the land.
Yeah, yeah. So that's gonna be this one.
Okay.
Okay, so that's my fast.
Okay. Event.
First event.
Let's go beast. Let's go beast. Let's go beast. Oh, not this time.
Help the island on each board. Add one city to a coastal land with city.
Eek.
Wow.
I don't think that.
That disease doesn't stop that. I don't think.
No, it's not a build. It's add a city.
Yeah.
It's not a build.
All right. Pestilence arise on canvas sails. On each board, add one disease to the coastal land with the most city town minimum one in that land. 3 damage to Dahan. Well, that's where I just put that other one, so that's got another disease on it. Let's see, so that's 8. And then we've got clever cooperation. Each spirit may push one of their presence from a land with Dahan. 2 damage in the land pushed 2. Okay. That actually,
Sweet. Check this out.
yeah. Nice. Um, oh, I'm gonna do that right here. So I'm gonna go over to here. Kill these.
No, no, no. Has to be from a land with the Han.
Oh, right. Shit. Well, I'm gonna go from
Right
here.
there.
Boom. Got him.
Ah, excellent.
There we go. Very nice.
I like it. Okay, it's Ravage time.
Ravage it is. Alright, so they're gonna ravage here. So I will pay 1 energy. And I will take 1 blight from here. I will put it there. And then invaders deal 1 or more damage to the target land, 2 damage. So I'm gonna just go ahead and wipe this town out.
Are these Dahan dead?
The Dahan, yeah, they'll die from 6. Unfortunately, I could not save the Dahan.
Okay.
There.
So they did 5, 6 damage to the land.
Yes. So they took 2 because I didn't have enough to do the other one.
Oh, okay.
And then here, the Dahan each defend 1, so it's defend 2. So the only thing it's going to hit is this little guy, which won't be enough. Nope, they don't take any damage.
What do you mean they don't take any damage? They don't take any?
Oh, no, not that. Sorry, it's this one up here.
Oh, okay. No damage
Yes,
to them.
and then
Alright.
they will take out, they will get their revenge, and they will take out both of these.
Yep. And I
Boom,
got the fear.
boom. All right, so that's taken care of.
They were scared of my land, so this guy is digging in the dirt, not doing a whole lot. Everyone else is feared out.
Okay, good, good. All right, so building in the mountains, except they're not. They're gonna build there. Bloop. And nothing over there.
Yeah, and one of those explorers here is going to turn into a town, so there's actually going to be 2 towns
Ah,
here. Yep, whenever there's 2 or more explorers in a town that build, one of them.
oh, that's true. Yeah.
It's like boom, boom, boom. Here comes the towns.
Okay, so now we have explore.
Sands.
Sands.
Okay, and did any of those? All of those had a previous town in it, right?
The two mod down here did, yes.
Okay, so yeah, we only get one. We don't get double explorers this time. Only one.
Okay.
Now we got to add an explorer on each board to a land without any.
Oh, okay.
Um, so I will put mine up here in the mountains because he's about to die.
Nice.
Put yours in the mountains. There, he'll die.
Yeah, he will. Boom.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and hit that. Slow powers. I don't have any.
Okay. I got a couple. I'll start off with my Call to Bloodshed. I can target a land and do 1 damage per Dahan. Let's see. Is there anything? What am I at? Range 1. What's next? Sands and mountains.
Yeah.
You know what? We're just gonna take out this town over here.
All right. Here you go.
Get a fear. So that was that. And next thing I can do is at range 1 from a jungle. Oh, I'm not in a jungle anymore. Jam it! I moved
Oh, yeah,
myself
that's right.
out
You
of it.
moved yourself out.
Moved myself out. This one's gonna fizzle.
No.
No. Okay. It was a worthwhile move anyway.
Yeah, that one. I think that was better.
Okay. Fizzle card. Oh well.
That's all right.
Well, shucks.
All right. So time will pass. Okay. I am going to now reclaim all my cards. Gonna gain 2 Earth, and I'm gonna add a presence to a mountain or a land with my presence. Let's see, where are they hitting next? They're gonna go for sands.
They're gonna be hitting mountains.
They're gonna hit mountains, but they're also gonna be going for sands. Well, I don't have a presence in the sands, so I'm going to go. Here, give myself a sacred site. Alright, now, what do I want to play? That'll be fine. Okay, I can probably help take out one of those.
Oh, really?
Wait, what's the distance on that? Oh, it's range 1 from my sacred site. Oh, no, dang it. I can't. Oh, that
Okay.
was a good thought.
It's all right, because what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pull that back. That's probably going to get clobbered. I'm going to turn that into another beastie.
Um, actually, what I'm gonna do is, well, is that gonna work if I do that? If I move here instead of making a sacred site, if I move there, it's already got a blight there. Hmm. Might be worth it. I think if I do that, I'm just gonna get my presence lost. Okay. Right. Oop. Want that. Let's see, so they're gonna build sands. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay.
I'm ready. Um, I, I, I'm going for a. Um, I don't know what I'm doing. I thought I did.
Yeah, I think I've got what I'm going to do. Yeah, I've got this area's about to get clobbered. Let's see. Don't really need to worry about that. Wish there was something I could do over here. That's gonna cascade, unfortunately. I don't know if I can stop that. Not yet, anyway.
All right, I'm ready.
I think I'm ready. Oh, I didn't gain or pay my stuff. There we go. Okay. Fast powers. Alright. I'm going to target myself with my elemental boon and give myself 2 earth and a plant that'll pretty much activate almost all of my stuff on my innates.
2 earth and a plant.
Um, yeah, I can target you.
You both get it. We both get them.
Yeah, I'm going to target you. That way you get them too. I know you don't really need the earth, but the plant can help you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, doke. Unless you need something, unless you need certain elements for assist.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if I could really. I still can't utilize it very well this time.
Okay. No problem. All right.
Okay.
So let's see. That's a fast. So I'm going to target this land here with my let them break themselves against the stone.
Okay.
And then of course I'm targeting myself with my innate powers.
Okay. All right. For my fast, I'm targeting this land. Gonna I'm gonna pull and push.
Huh, nice.
Boom. Hello.
Just coming by, coming through.
And then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to defend 3. It's probably not going to do a whole lot, but I'm doing it. But I'm doing it anyway.
Okay.
I'm going to defend 3 there, and that is going to cause 3 fear, which is a fear card.
Cool. Actually pretty cool.
That's no, pretty cool. Got a fear card. That's cool.
I, I, oh, killing myself.
Don't die on me,
I'm
man.
trying not to. I had a thought, but I was like, wait, it's not gonna work anyway.
Okay.
That was an abort mission in the middle of the thought. Oh, yeah. Let me flip. Boom. All right. Event.
Event. Be
All
good. Be
right.
good. Be
Here
good.
we
Be good.
go.
Be good. Be good. Damn it.
On each board, add one town to a land with explore/town. Um.
I'm gonna add it here. Said with a explorer.
With explorer or town. It says /town, so I'm guessing that's or town.
All right. I'll add it back here.
Um. I'm gonna add. Guess I'll add one here.
All right.
Let's see. Sand fever outbreak. On each board, add one disease to the sands or mountains with the most towns or cities. No, hell, it could do either one over here. Um,
Oh yeah, it has to be with the most. Sands or mountains with the most. So it's gonna be
well,
your coast.
it, well, the back one and the front one both have the same amount.
The coast. The coast
Oh,
mountains.
oh, coast mountains. Oh, sands or mountain. What does it say on the coast?
It says mountains. Your coast mountains has the most.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm being stupid. All right,
It's all right. I got
so
you.
there.
And my disease is going here.
Or wait, what am I? Oh my God, I'm like, I guess I'm just tired. Why am I out of town? Okay, so last one, offerings of pattern and dance. Each spirit with at least 2 Nahan among all its lands gains an energy. Cool.
I get energy.
Me too.
Dink.
Boink.
All
All right.
right.
Fear.
Save me. Defend 3 in all coastal lands. Boo.
um, does that actually help? No, it doesn't help at all, really. But I'll put it down anyway, just so that I got it. Defend 3.
Okay.
All right. So that was that. All right, now it is Ravage. So, why did that guy take it down? Oh, was there one there?
There was an explorer there.
Oh, okay.
That there. Put it there.
All right, and then, so I'm going to pay 1 energy, and I will grab a Blight from the bag, put it here, and then I will, so invariants do 1 or more damage to deal 2 damage. They're also going to deal half the damage that the invaders did to the land rounding down. So, what we got? 3, 6, 7. So we'll call that 3. So that's 5 damage total here. Or wait, no.
No, no, they
No.
have.
There's a defend 3. So it's going to be 4.
Yep.
All
So
right.
2.
So 2 and 2. So 2 damage for that. So we'll take out this city.
Wait, you can't. Can't. 3.
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm talking about my innate.
Which one
This
did to the land? So they're only going to do 4 damage to the land.
right. So they take 2 damage because they did 1 or more damage, and then they deal half the damage down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
After invaders do 1 or more damage, 2 damage. Oh, okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
2 plus 2. Ah,
Yeah.
I see. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I was like, I'm pretty sure I did that right in my head. So
Yep.
I'll take
Anything
that and the explorer.
that. All right. I got the 2 fear.
Got 2 fear. Okay.
All right.
And then already got the blight on there. That's good. Okay. Oh wait, I still have. So now we have the build.
I'm going to build in the sands.
This one here. Oof, that's getting a little scary over here.
This sands is going to get another town.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. All right. Explore.
Explore.
Ugh,
Coast.
coasts. All right. So.
You get 1 explorer in all of those. I get double explorers here. Single, single. All right.
Oh
Do
boy.
you have an empty land? I do. Over here. Do you?
I do. I have
Yeah.
several.
Pick an empty land and drop an explorer in there. Okay.
Yep. All right. Advance that. Slow. So I'm going to do plow shatter on rocky ground. So I can basically 1 damage to each town, city, and push up to 1 town or destroy 1 town. I am going to target here. I'm going to push this town over to here.
Anything else?
I think that'll be well. You know what? I think I'm just gonna destroy this because dealing 1 damage to this. No. Okay. I was doing some quick math. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this town out.
Good.
Give it fear. Okay.
All right. So I'm going to play Call to Bloodshed here.
Okay.
Jahan, they're going to destroy a town.
Nice.
And then I'm going to play 2 Near the Jungle. I'm going to pick off an explorer.
Good.
And cause a fear.
Nice.
That's all I got.
Okay. Time pass. Let's see here. Let's see. I will. Let's see. Do I want to gain power? I don't think I need to gain the 3 energy. I think I'm going to gain... Okay, I'm going to add a presence over into this sands here. I'm going to gain a card. That one would be kind of helpful. I could push the Han around to make that useful. Let's see. I think we'll go with this one. So I could do this, and this. Okay. Let's sit in here. I could go here though. It's gonna get out of hand. Okay. So we're gonna ravage both of these. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Yeah. All right. That's why I put that presence there. Okay. Think I'm ready. Hmm. How far can I push the Dahan? That's the question. Can I push them 3, or is it just range 3 to cast it? That's what I'm not sure.
What's that?
So I have birds cry warning, which lets me push. I'm basically using it to push the Dahan around. It says push up to 3 Dahan, but what is the range? Does it only push them 1 land?
Yeah, whatever land you target, you can push them one away.
Okay, that's what I wanted.
You got a pretty long range though at range 3.
Yeah,
So you can nearly touch anything on the map.
yeah,
Yeah, you can touch any any zone on the map.
yeah. I actually can. Good. Okay.
Where are you pushing Dahan to, or where do you want to do?
Well, I was thinking of mainly. I was thinking of pushing him here. Well, I was going to push one here to Because they won't get destroyed. Because I'm also gonna do stubborn solidity on them. So basically, I just want them to be able to retaliate against this city. Because they'll each do 2 damage, and they'll take out an explorer as well. Or if you need help on your side, I can help push Dahan over there. Either way, I should be able to at least take out either these 2 explorers or a city and an explorer.
Okay. Because if you're gonna pack up Dahan,
Uh-huh.
I do have Call to Bloodshed, which deals. I can do 1 damage per Dahan in a zone.
Okay. I mean, is there any place you think you're going to need help right now?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I'll be all right.
Because I'm probably going to end up reclaiming my cards on the next
Okay.
go, so I'll have it again if you need assistance. But we should be okay. All right. Yeah, I think I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Yep. Are you ready?
Not yet.
I'm going to get 1 more card uncovered, and I'm going to work on the bottom track.
Now I am.
Okay. All right, fast.
Got any fast?
I do. I'm all fast.
Do it to it.
All right, so I'm going to target. Yeah, I'm going to target this land and push this Dahan over here. And then I'm going to target this land and give each of these guys 1 defense each. So they'll defend 2 here. And they can't be destroyed or damaged. And then I'm going to target myself over... Well, I'm just going to target myself so I... I'll go ahead and pay 2 energy because they're going to ravage there. And it'll just come from my box.
Okay.
That is my fast.
All right. I am gonna be moving Beast and my presence to there.
Nice.
And invaders are not building here this turn.
Oh, cool. Very
Scaring
nice.
them.
Yeah. Intimidate.
And that was that. Oh, and along the way, this explorer got eaten.
Nice.
I do a whole damage along the way.
I like it.
That's my fast.
Okay. All right, event. All right, we are on Fear 1. On each board, add 1 explorer to a land without invaders or Dahan. All right.
Without invaders or Dahan?
Yes.
I don't have any.
Oh, there you go. I had 1.
Okay. Prey on the unwary.
Yep. Nice.
Each beast destroys an explorer. Okay.
Hey, all right. I
Bye.
will take that.
Bye. Bye.
Nice. I like it.
Cleaned it out.
And then rouse the spirits. Each spirit with at least 3 Dahan among all of its lands may use a slow power now instead of later.
That is neither of us.
Do you have slows?
No, we don't have. I don't have Dahans.
Oh, you'll have Dahan. Oh,
I
you'll
only have.
have.
I only have two. This two on my lands.
You have three, four, five. Oh,
Lands,
on lands, not board.
presence. You have to have
Yeah.
where you have presence.
So okay,
My
so
my,
I
my
can't do anything either.
yeah, my lands shift and move every round.
That's
Yeah, I'm very
yeah,
amorphous.
yeah. You go everywhere. Okay, well that is the event. No fear. Ravage.
Ravage the sands. This guy's dead. Dead. That one's hurt. This gets blighted out here.
All right. So this is gonna get a blight, but that's coming from my box.
Okay.
I already paid for it. Let's see. This is defend two. It.
And kill a Dahan.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Oh, those are the
Those are invulnerable.
got it. Cool.
So the Dahan are going to retaliate and take out city.
The town.
That was a city.
That was a city?
That was a city.
Cool. Sweet.
Yes. All right. So that was that. Build. They're building on the coast. So they're going to put another town up here.
They're not building on my coast.
This one does not get anything built on it, and they're building here. There's two explorers here, so that's another town, isn't it?
It is.
Ooh.
Oof is right. Good God.
How many do we have left?
3.
Eek. Okay.
Start crushing towns.
Yeah.
Destroy, destroy, destroy.
I'm trying. Okay. Explore.
Sands.
With escalation. Oof, that's rough. It's gonna be sands, coast, sands.
After exploring on each board, pick a land of the shown terrain. If it has towns or city. After exploring on each board, pick a land of the shown terrain. If it has towns or cities, add a blight. Otherwise, add a town.
So sands.
Yeah, we gotta on each board. We gotta add. If pick a sand on each board. If
Yeah.
it has a town or a city, add a blight. Otherwise, add a town.
Oh, good
So
God.
I'm gonna add a town. It feels okay, but it's probably not.
No.
So you gotta add a blight.
Yeah. Pick a land. Add. I have to add a blight. Now. Oh, damn. You know what? Oh, that's not an event, is it? An event or blight card directly destroyed. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm going to do it here because I don't want to destroy my presence over there.
Okay.
So
I think you can still use your innate on this.
it has to be myself though. I'm not there. Like, no, I get what you're saying because I could still take it from my box, but when blight is added to one of my lands, unless the blight then outnumbers your presence, I don't destroy my presence. So if I add it
Oh, okay.
here,
Got it.
that's gonna get destroyed. If I add
Got
it
it.
here, it doesn't. But it is
But
gonna come from their blight card
and Cascade.
and Cascade. So here, I guess I'll go to. Oh, I have to go here.
Each spirit adds a presence to a land with their presence.
Huh. Okay.
Seems like a trick.
Yeah. Well, I can gain a card now. I'm gonna add. there. Alright, then on each board, add 1 Dahan to a land with Dahan, and 2 cities to the land with fewest towns or cities. So we get to add a Dahan. To a land with Dahan. I'm going to add over here, I think. Alright, and then 2 cities to the land with the fewest. I am rich with options.
I put in the wetlands up here.
Yeah, I'm debating on whether I want to do mountains or wetlands. I think I'll do mountains because I don't have any blight here yet. Okay. So that is done. That was the Explorer, the Advanced Slow Powers.
Okay. I am going to cause a fear. Got a fear card.
Nice.
And I'm going to add a beast over here. That was that. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cause another fear. And I'm going to destroy an explorer.
Good.
From here. Bink.
Good choice.
Do I need to do that? Hang on. I'm going to take it from the back.
Okay.
Okay.
That it?
That's it.
Alright. Time's going to pass. Alright. I am going to reclaim cards. Also got to gain 2 earth from that. I'm going to add a presence to another presence. Oh, I didn't gain. I gotta gain my card for the uncovering that one. Let's see here. Ooh. Ooh, that could be good. Let's look at what the other ones are. Hmm. Interesting. And there's actually some good options here. Gotta ravage the coast. Okay, I think I'm gonna grab this one. That one's good too because it affects that, but I don't know if I need that as much. Yeah, then we'll go with this one. Okay, and then got that, got that. I can add one of these. There, and then cards I want to play. I play 3 cards. What are they gonna? They're gonna build sands next, right? Yeah. Hmm. Okay. This one out. That one out. I'm gonna do that one. Let's see, just make sure. So I can push up to 3. So I can push those 3 into here. They'll all defend 1. Hmm. Okay. Oh, that's ugly. No, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to do something kind of clever here. I need to push 1 more into here. No, wait, no. Defend. No, no, it's defend. Defend 3 would work. Okay. Oh, if I push that one over there, it's not gonna matter. Okay, no, I think it's gonna be that. Alright, what are you thinking, bud? Holy crap, you're playing 5 cards.
Yeah, I am. That's what I'm thinking. A whole lot of shit.
Yeah. God, I hope I'm able to make this work.
I'm mainly focusing on the sands, and I have a whole bunch of slow powers that I will figure out later once we see what happens to the board state.
Yeah. It's they might get bad over here. I think I've let too much blight accumulate on this side.
All right,
It's gonna start cascading.
all right, we'll see what happens.
But I should be able to start doing some damage. I just need 2 suns. Oh wait,
That cascading looks bad.
it does. Wait a minute. Why don't I? Oh, I need. Oh, am I short 1? Oh, I'm short 1. Well, one of them. This isn't gonna cascade. This isn't gonna get anything.
Okay.
Um. This is gonna cascade, but it should be okay. But I'm gonna be in trouble here soon if I don't start
Okay.
taking stuff out. But I should be able to now. So, fast powers.
All right. I got a couple,
Go ahead.
or I got at least one here. So my first one is I'm going to defend 3 up here in the corner,
Okay.
and I'm going to cause 3 fear.
Nice.
The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move around my beasties.
Okay.
So I am going to pull this one up here, and I'm going to push these 2 into here.
Nice.
And this guy gets picked off along the way.
Nice.
That's my fast.
Okay. Mine is all fast. So, I'm just thinking how I'm gonna do this. So, see, they're gonna build into the sands on the next turn. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this one first. I can push up to 3 Dahan. So I'm gonna push.
Ooh, ooh. Okay, let me see what you're doing because I am playing Call to Bloodshed. This.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push this Dahan over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna push these 2 Dahan down here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to do. Oh, that's not gonna work the way I was hoping. I still need to do it though, so I can get the Dahan moved. I'm gonna do this one and push these other 2 Dahan
Way down there.
down
Okay.
here, because they're gonna prevent this from cascading. Because then I'm
Is
gonna.
this one? Is this one gonna? Oh, he's not gonna die yet.
No,
No, he's good.
I'm setting him up for other things.
Okay.
And then Um, so we'll get that. Those are moved. I'm gonna do this one here. So this is defend 4.
Sweet.
So they won't touch that. And then I'm gonna target myself for my innate. And I'm gonna target. See how much damage is this gonna do? 2, 4, 6, 7.
8.
8. Oh, because they got the Badland.
Yep.
So 8. Round down's 4. I'm going to target this one.
Cool.
Okay. That is my fast. Okay. Event.
Come on, event. No, beast. Oh, Slave Rebellion.
Slave
We're gonna give
Rebellion.
No, this is good. This is good.
Stage 2. Small uprising. On each board, add strife to a town. After finishing the event card, draw another one Then return this card to the event deck as per setup.
Okay, so on each board, add a strife to a town. I'm going to add it
Okay.
over here. Number
Add
9.
it here.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Aid the uprising. Invaders with strife take 1 damage per Dahan present. Add 1 Dahan per.
Oh, maybe we should retarget that.
Well, you know, I don't. Well, I'm not gonna change it because I already. Oh, wait a minute.
I don't want to change. No, I don't want to change mine.
I didn't actually need all of these guys down. I should have. I should have moved 2 over there, 1 down here. Oh well. I'm not gonna change it now because I've seen that. But,
Okay. Click the special button.
So wait. So after finishing the event, oh, we have to draw another event after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay!
Nice.
Yes! Woo! Woo! Here it
Li
comes.
Life's web torn asunder. On each board with 6 or oh shit, with 6 or more blight, add a blight to land adjacent to blight. So I definitely have more than 6.
So you got.
I don't want to add it there. I'm gonna add it here.
Okay.
But I'm going to um. Oh, that sucks. That's gonna hurt. No. What? No, it's not gonna hurt, is it? Because this is gonna hit. It's gonna cascade, and both these spots are terrible to have to put a blight. I think I think I'm gonna kill us over here. um. 6 or more blight. Add 1 blight to a land adjacent to the blight. Guess I'll just go here. Nope, that's not. I am gonna pay the 1 energy though to take it from my pool.
Okay.
All right, so the blight's down. All right, do your beasts.
Yay! Casualties of Fang and Sting on each board. Destroy 1 town, one explorer or town in a land with beasts.
Nice. All right.
So I will. Which one?
I'm
That one.
gonna take this one off my board.
Fear. And I will take out Mr. Strife. Nah, I'll take out one of those.
There you go. Nice.
Fear.
Just a thought. Which one did you just take out?
The one from the mountains.
Just a thought. What about taking this one out so they don't build a city? Because you have a beast there.
They're not going to survive the They're not going to survive the ravage.
Oh, that's a good point. Oh yeah,
there will be nothing left. It has a defend 3.
Oh right. Okay.
That got flipped over. It has a defend 3 up there.
Okay, that makes sense now. Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Push 3 Dahan from lands with disease to lands without disease. Our Dahan are disease free. Okay.
Yes.
No, we're good there. All right. Fear card.
All right.
Each player adds a strife in a land with beasts, disease, or Dahan. Sweet. Check this out up here, man.
Nice.
I'm saving a cascade.
Oh, nice. Um, let's see. Strife is just -1, isn't it?
No, they don't ravage.
Oh, they don't ravage at all?
That's correct.
Ooh, that's gonna save me. I'm gonna. There has to be where there's a. Wait. Oh, that's the fear. No,
Where there
sorry,
is
I'm looking at the wrong thing.
a beast,
Disease
disease,
or
or
Dahan.
Dahan.
Okay, I'm gonna put it right here.
Sweet.
Nice. So that's the best case scenario right there. Okay. So now is comes the ravage.
They're going to ravage the coasts.
Yeah. So they're not gonna well, they're gonna ravage here, but it's defended. So this dies,
I got the
and
fear.
this dies. This does not ravage.
Was that a city or a town they took off down
Town.
here? So everything dies down here
Yes,
then.
everything dies. Um, and then so that's in here. They're gonna ravage here. Um, now I'm gonna pay the 1 energy and take that blight from my pool. And then, since they ravage there, they're gonna take 2 damage, and then I also deal half the damage the invaders did rounded down. So they're doing 8. So 6 damage total. So all 3 of these towns are gone.
Got the
Or
fear.
wait, plus that's a Badlands.
+1.
But
Adios,
it's
dude.
cleared.
Awesome.
That was my plan, is to clear that. All right. So that was the ravage, and that was my anything going on your side.
Let's see. A ravage. Yeah, they will drop a blight here. This guy's gonna die.
He dies.
This Dahan gets hurt.
Yeah.
And I have a defend 3, so 1 Dahan is gonna get hurt, and they're gonna take out this for
Nice.
another fear.
Yeah, another fear. That's good.
Okay, that's the ravage.
All right, build time. Building on the sands. So they're gonna build. So they build another town here, I believe. All right, explore mountains. All right, let's see.
Any of those empty?
No.
No. Okay, put a explorer on an empty zone. Put him in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle, man.
All right, boom.
Slow powers.
Slow powers. I didn't use any slow.
I have a slew of them. What am I gonna do? Call to bloodshed. Where are my Dahan?
Have all of these presents been destroyed?
No, I've been turning them into beasts,
Oh yeah, that's right. You turn them into beasts.
which is something you need to do as you gotta put a lot of beast tokens out there.
Yeah.
I am going to zones with Dahan that I can touch. My best option is to take out one of those guys.
Nice.
Done. Okay, what do I got next? Target a non-blighted land, add a beast and a fear. Target a non-blighted land. I will add a beast up here
Okay.
and cause a fear.
Nice.
was that? What do I got next? Sands or wetland? All right, I'm going to target these sands back here.
Okay.
If target land has invaders, 2 fear. 1, 2.
Nice.
If target land has blight, another fear.
Nice.
See.
So that's where you are.
Yeah, I'm going to push the invader out of the jungle. Boogie, 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 boogie. I'm going to push him over here.
Okay.
If you pushed any invaders, 2 fear.
Nice. Yay, terror level 2 achieved.
Let's see. And I am going to target these sands.
Yeah.
And I get my innate, which is frenzied assault. I get a cause of fear.
Nice.
I get to do 2 damage, which is I'm going to take out this town.
Nice. Which is another fear. Go ahead.
And I lose a beast.
And you lose a beast.
Sad. Okay, that's all I can do.
Sad face. Okay. Time
Sad
pass.
faces.
Okay, let's see. How can we do this? Right, so they're gonna build in there. That's actually fine. Oh, all right. It's time to start getting some. Time to go crazy town. Okay, for clan cards, I gain 2 mountains. I'm going to put down this. I'm going to king myself. Boink. Okay. So it gives me that. Do I want to do that? Do I want to take it from there? I might take it from the top track. Take it from the top track. At 4. I definitely want to do this one. So that'll be a mountain. Yeah, because I can do this one next turn and have what I need for that. Okay. So I think we're going to do this one. Where are they ravaging sands? So we're going to ravage over here. Okay. I might put that over here then. Oh, I can't let. Oh wait, that stripes means they can't ravage at all.
Unit can't.
Or that unit can't. Okay. So I still have these that are going to be an issue.
Do you need any help?
Well, the problem is if they attack here, I'm just the whole island's gonna, this whole side's gonna cascade.
Well, I can get you a defend 3 there. Does that help at all?
Let's see, a defend 3. That would defend. Let's see, because I was looking to. I could do that. It's gonna change what I wanted to do. Cause okay,
I
so here was my thought process. Cause they're gonna be building here next. So my thought process was I was going to use this to deal 2 damage over there, add a bandland, and then be able to remove this blight. So that when they do build there, I can basically tank the damage and it'll only cause a blight, which I could pay for. And then they basically will kill themselves on the next ravage. So, like, this whole thing will just be cleared. The problem is that I don't have any way to deal with this. So if I do that, then I'm gonna have to change what I was gonna do with that. So I think that's gonna have to be it because I can't. The problem is that I got way too much blight over here.
Yeah, I can offer you 3. I can get you 3. I can get you a defend 3 on that.
Okay, let me see. God, my Dahan are down here. I should have moved one more over there. I really should. I should have planned to move one more over there. Defend 3. Well, this one's not going to attack at all, right? You can give me. Yeah, do. Oh, there's an explorer on here though. Crap. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to probably do the same move I did last time. I could do that over here. Here, this is gonna be a never-ending cast. Yeah, I'm gonna have to defend that. So I will play.
Do you need my help?
I do.
Okay, you want my 3? You want my 3 there?
I'm gonna. Well, if I move, I can move all 5 of these to. Well, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I should be okay if I move these 4 Dahan over there.
You
Yeah,
don't you do not need my help?
no, it just changes what I wanted to do, and I think I'm still screwed either way. But even if you help me, I'm still pretty well screwed. So I'll just take care of it
You
on
mean
my own.
you mean this turn or
No, next turn.
okay?
The blight's gonna kill me because every land in my in my board is blighted. Which isn't a terrible thing because I can pay the energy to prevent it or to take it from the box, but it's going to start destroying a lot of my presence. In fact, I think it'll just be a never-ending cascade. Let's see. Hold on. Well, I got my presence here. No, because they're still going to blight it when they hit it. Damn, I wish I could play as slow as fast. That would. If I could play, if I could play as damn slow as fast. Damn. I really wish I would have been able to get more blight removal. That would have helped. Um. Yeah, I screwed up.
Okay, well let's just see how it
Yeah,
goes.
I'm gonna do my best to try and get this. I guess I just do that and flip. Flip it to do. Yeah. Losing those two Dahan I lost early really sucks. I should spread out my Dahan a little more. All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Fast. All right. So I'm going to do Bird's Cry Warning. I'm gonna push up to 3 Dahan. Actually, I can only move 3, but I think that should still be all right. There's 3 Dahan over here. So I'm gonna use both these cards to push those 3 over to there, and then I'm gonna use that to give them all 1 defend each. So this will be a defend 4. And of course I'm gonna target. Well, they shouldn't blight, so I really don't need to target myself with that. But I will target this area with my break themselves against the stone. And that's my turn.
Okay. I am
6. Yeah, I actually, yeah, no, yeah, I need to, yeah, because they're gonna do 6 damage.
I'm gonna move these into here. Gonna take that guy
Okay.
out. And then all of these are sliding over to here.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, I can only push 2 of them. One of them has to stay. That was my fast.
Right. Oh wait, are you not doing the defend 3?
You said you didn't need it.
I miscounted. I can only push 3 to Han. I couldn't push all 4. I thought if I pushed all 4, I'd be good. That's not good. Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Damn it. I am not playing up to par today.
Hang on, I gotta redo this now.
Sorry.
Explore, go back there. All right. Humana, 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 humana.
Yeah. Uh,
put that there. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Now, instead, I'm going to destroy one of my presents.
Okay.
And plop it here from this card. I am going to defend 3 here.
Okay.
Double checking. Yep. And if beasts are present, 3 fear. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
The other thing I'm gonna do is I think I'm still gonna move. Yeah, I think that move is still gonna happen.
Okay.
Those are gonna move up there. Or that one's gonna move up there, kill that guy.
Yeah.
And then those are going over there.
Nice.
And I don't think I need that card, do I? I'm swapping that one out.
Okay.
For which one? We'll do that one. Boom. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Boom.
That was awkward.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Event. Beast.
Yay, beasties.
Devastated shores. Oh God. On each board with invaders, add 1 blight to a coastal land. Spirits may prevent this on all boards by destroying 2 presents from each board to be protected. I'm gonna sacrifice 2 of my presents.
Okay.
This one and this one. That's okay.
I'll add a blight here.
Okie doke. Alright. Distant Hunt. On each board, push 1 beast to an adjacent land with no blight. It deals 1 damage there. I can't even do that.
Yeah, you can.
All my lands have blight.
Oh.
You,
got a lot
however,
of
have
blight on mine
choices.
too. Push 1 beast.
Yes.
Can I pick off an explorer?
Yes.
We'll go here. Dink.
Nice.
I've seen better beast cards.
And then Candy Defense. During Ravage, in every land, defend 1... Oh, God. I didn't need your help.
That's okay. That's
yeah,
all right.
that's all right. Yeah. Oh, this place is surely not going to go then.
Okay.
All right.
Fear cards.
Yes.
Level 2. Each player may choose a land with Dahan or adjacent to at least 3 Dahan. Invaders do not ravage this turn there.
Oh my God. Like, of course. Of course.
It's like super stack, man.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to let the ravage happen, right?
Yeah, this one I'm going to let happen because we'll be able to take out stuff.
All right, so that one kind of fizzled.
Yeah.
Invaders do not build in land where Dahan outnumber towns or cities. Okay?
All right.
Okay, so they're going to ravage the sand.
Yep. Except, let's see. So 7. This is purely defended. This strife goes away. And they have 4 Dahoney here. So that's 8 damage going back. So that's gone. That's gone. Let's see. It's the
No. You have 3. No, 7, yeah.
yeah.
You can get it all. So that
So that
was
was
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 fear. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Still other bad things coming.
Okay.
They're about to build in the mountains over here, and that's gonna be bad. All right. So that was the ravage. What about your sands up here?
Nothing.
Oh, they don't.
It was strife,
Oh, that's
and
right. Yeah.
just a little explorer over there.
All right. Building in the mountains.
Not on my board.
My board, yes.
Just the one.
Right. That's gonna be another town. There's 2 explorers there. Nothing happens with that, right?
Yeah, another
Another
town.
town. Eek. Oh, that's why I really wanted to be able to do my play I wanted to do, cause
Yeah, put another town in there.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Damn it. Okay.
Jungles with escalation. So 2,
Yikes.
1, 2, 1,
Uh-oh.
1, 2,
Ta
1.
okay.
Escalation. After exploring on each board, pick a land with the terrain shown. If it has towns or cities, add a blight. Otherwise, add a town. We will add a town here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to add a town as well. I will add one here.
Okay. Do you have any zones with nothing in it?
Like empty zones? No. No.
I mean, no invaders.
Oh, this one has no invaders.
You got to pick a
This one
zone with
has
no
no
invaders
invaders.
and plop and explore.
Oh, okay. That one. Okay. Slow.
Oh boy. Gonna add a beast here. And a fear. And where are they going next? Jungles, huh? Gonna pick off this explorer and cause another fear.
Okay. That
That's
it?
all I got.
All
That's
right.
all she wrote.
Time passes. Okay. All right. Throwing a Hail Mary. Let's see. We're going to reclaim all. Gain my 2 mountains. Put this guy down. I am going to gain a major power. That's slow. It's fast. Hmm. Okay. Can I make that work to my advantage? I think I could. I had to forget something. I'll forget this one. Actually, I think that's, yeah, it's my card. Let's go put that over there. Okay. Let's see. So I can play 4 cards now. That's helpful. Gain the energy. Put that down. So it's 1, 2. 3. Ooh, very close to what I need. 4. Oh, I could do my dream cards here.
Okay,
Uh,
I'm ready.
yeah, I'm just trying to decide if that's. I think that's the best I'm gonna be able to do. Yeah. Well, here's hoping. I think I'm gonna go with that.
My strategy is now shifting to all fear.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try to start fear, 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 fear.
Yep. Me too. I don't think it's gonna be enough, but it'll be interesting. All right. Fast.
You want to go first?
Sure.
Oh shit, man! You got Blazing Renewal. It's like, what up, bitches?
Yeah. All right.
The-
So.
oh man, I love that card. That is a game changer. Okay, let's see it, man.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Can I? That might actually. That might actually let me. That might give me what I need to prevent this cascading. Wait, is it? No, it's still not, but that's okay. It's still gonna be fun.
You don't have one more leaf.
I could get one.
Will that hurt you from doing anything else?
Uh, Not really. Um, so I could, with that card, I could probably take care of this. My
With if you get
problem,
if you get one more leaf,
Yeah.
you can clear the zone.
Yeah, that I'm not too worried about, but I'm worried about this cascading because it's just gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
Because, well, actually, hold on. Is this only gonna cascade on my board?
No, you can cascade up to we can cascade it up to there.
Okay, then I think we'll be fine.
Can you get one more leaf?
Yes.
Because you can get the kicker.
Which one can I? Oh, but no, wait. I can afford to drop. I can afford to get rid of. Yeah, I can get rid of this one and put out Elemental Boon.
Sweet.
I'm going to target you.
Yay.
So gain a leaf,
Okay.
gain a sun,
All right.
and what else do you need?
Um, I could use a beast,
Need a
an
beast?
animal.
I'll give you an animal.
Thank you.
Nice. Activate all your stuff.
Cool. Thank you.
Um,
Appreciate it.
you're welcome.
Wait.
Actually, hold on. Which one?
Oh no, you need.
Oh, wait,
You're not.
right. What am I
Get rid of the
missing?
beast. Take a fire. Take a fire.
Yeah, I need another fire. That's
There
right.
you go.
I lost the one card I had the fire on. That's why I was.
Okay. All right. I'll
Okay.
take the fire. That's fine.
All right. There you go. Okay. Now, if I do that, um, yeah, so that'll take care of that.
Well, if we're gonna have a lot of fear coming,
Yeah.
this is gonna be good. This is
Okay.
gonna be real good.
All right. So fast.
Yeah, you go first.
All right. I'm going to just scorch earth over here. So that is,
So you got to add 2 of your destroyed presents.
yep. So these two are over here. Let's see. Where do I need? Where am I going to add them? Oh, I'm going to add. So it does damage where I add them, right?
Yeah, target spirit adds 2 of their destroyed presents to a single land up to
Right.
2 away from your presence. If any presence was added, 2 damage to each.
Do I need to put them in the same land?
Yes, you do.
Okay. So I guess.
You're literally popping up out of the ground.
Okay. Well, I'm going to just stack 4 here then. Boom. All right. Popped up over there.
Okay, so you do 2 damage to each town and city.
Okay, well, so this town's gone.
I got the fear.
This town's gone. This town's gone. This takes 2. This takes 2. Oop. 2.
And then since you paid the kicker, you're going to do 4 more damage in that land.
So everything's gone. That was what, 6 fear total?
Yep.
Nice. Alright, so that's that one. You know what? Do I need to do, because this is going to do that anyway. I think what I'm going to do, since I was able to get that off, let me see. I just want to make sure if I change one of these. No, I'm going to leave it the same. I'm not going to change anything.
Okay.
I can move up to 3 Dahan. I'm going to move. I'm going to target this land. I'm going to move 1 here and 1 here and 1 over here. And then I'm going to see. So that was this one here. And then that's pretty much it. I'll target myself here. And actually, I'm going to target that with my innate.
Okay.
That's my fast.
Okay. I am doing 3 defense here. And since there's a beast there, I cause 3 fear. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
What's that? I'm going to destroy one of my presents. And then since you gave me the sun with the kicker, I can remove a blight from my lands and add a presence to one of my lands.
Nice.
So I am going to actually clean up this one.
Heck yeah.
Yay, blight back up there is always a good thing.
Yeah.
That's slow, slow, slow. So the other thing I can do is move beasties around. Jungles are coming next. So I am going to pull this guy into here. And I'm going to eat the explorer.
Nice.
Rawr, rawr.
Roar.
That's all I got on fast.
Okay. Invaders. All right. Events. Nice. Mercenaries arrive. They teach lessons. They teach and spread lessons of a foreign god. You may ignore their contact with the Dahan. For each board, discard the top minor power. If it has Sun, push one explorer from a land with Dahan. Otherwise, replace one Dahan with one town. After resolving this card, return to the event deck under the top 2 cards. Curse the tongues of the foreigners. 4 energy per player, aided by suns. Each spirit adds 1 disease to a land with city. 2 fear per player. During the next normal ravage, cities do +3 damage.
Can we pay for it?
I have, well, we both have 2 suns, and I have 9 energy remaining.
I have 1 energy.
So we would need to pay, see, 4 per
4.
player, but let's see, minus
2 per player.
Yeah, 2 per player.
I already have 1 energy.
I could do 4.
Okay.
Done, paid.
All right.
So lands with city, lands with 1 to a land with a city. What's building next?
Got it.
Jungle. Well, I guess I'll just put 1. That's gonna be taken care of. I'm gonna put 1 back here.
You gotta do it to a city.
That's a city back here.
It is a city. It looks like okay. I'm zoomed way out. It looks like a town. Okay, yeah.
I'm like, wait.
Throw it back there. Throw it back there. It's a good idea.
I'm throwing it back there.
Number 8.
Yeah, I like lost.
Okay. 4 fear. 1, 2,
Oh, yes.
3, 4.
That works. All right, now prey on the unweary. Each beast destroys 1 explorer. Add a beast to a board with that one. Well, both of them have beasts. There's
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Nice. Very good.
They're just gonna come back with a vengeance.
Yeah. All right, and then that'll go back to the deck.
No, it does not because we paid.
Oh, that's right. We've paid. Right. Okay. So we are on to fear.
Stage 2, lots of them.
Yes.
Card number 1. Each player chooses a different land to isolate. Also, defend 2 in those lands.
I'm gonna defend 2 here. Because you should be, yeah, you should be protected so far from that.
Isolate.
Oops.
What do we want to isolate? I'll do this one right here.
so that's gonna be defend 2, and it's isolated.
Means no one comes in or out.
Right.
Each player replaces one explorer or town with a Dahan
Oh!
in lands with 2 or more Dahan.
I'm glad I moved both of those there.
Okay.
So yoink. And I'm getting myself a Dahoney. Boom. Awesome. That helps.
Okay.
All right, we got one
Let's
more.
see. Any other zones like that? Nope.
Nope.
All right.
One more.
Each player chooses a different land. In the chosen lands, gather up to 2 Dahan are present. You're just gonna finish it off.
Yeah. I wish I could have pulled him over to my isolated area, because that would have pretty much been a kill for that area. That's okay though. Gather up to 2, then 1 damage if Dahana present. Yeah, I guess I'll gather 1 into here. And this guy dies. Or wait, how much damage was it? 2?
Just 1.
Oh,
Just
1?
1.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yep. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, Ravage. So the Ravaging Mountains. So here it's defend 2, but they're gonna do 5. So I will Hey, hold on, let me look at one thing real quick here. Okay, no. So it doesn't matter. I'll pay an energy. And I'll add a blight to here. I'm gonna cascade into here. I'll
Okay.
pay 1 energy.
Do you lose any presence?
Nope, because there's only 2 here, and I have 2 on each site. And then that one's gonna cascade out. That one I won't be able to pay for, so it's gonna come off the pile over here. This one.
You sure you don't want to lose your presence on purpose for Blazing Renewal?
I mean, there's no way for me to lose my presence on purpose.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, I guess if I didn't pay, well, no, because that's just my special rule.
Got it. All right.
Let's see. So that was that. But now here, so they did more than 1 damage. So they take 2 damage, and then I also deal half the damage to the invaders, rounded down. So this was defend 2. They would have done 5. So
They only did 3 damage.
or I'm sorry, they already did 3. So rounded down to 1.
Yep.
So that is 3 damage total. So this thing gets taken out. However, I'm going to repeat that power.
Yay! You're gonna finish it off.
So it's finished off.
Okay, I got the fear.
You got
1,
the
2.
fear? Okay. And that is
Your Ravage.
that is my Ravage.
Okay, I got to defend 3 up here.
Yep.
It's gonna stop this.
So I'll stop that.
This one's
Nothing
empty.
over there. Okay. Build.
Jungles.
Not building here. They will build over here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Explore. Oof.
Sands and mountains. Not here.
Yeah.
No
Not
exploring
here, right? They will go
You
here.
get 2 of them right there.
Yep. I'll get 2 of them back here.
And 1 on an empty one.
Want to explore on an empty one?
I can't because it's isolated.
Boink.
Huzzah!
All right, that's it. So that's done. Go ahead and slow.
You got any slow?
Nope.
All right. Okay, I'm going to target a land with a city
Okay.
and 3 damage to towns and explorers. So this city's going to destroy this town for fear. Hooray! One from a jungle.
Okay.
Destroy an explorer and a fear.
Nice.
Let's see. Take out that guy. Fear.
Nice.
One from a jungle. If it has both, I'll target the same land. If it has
Okay.
both beasts and invaders, 3 fear. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
And then I'm going, let's see, target range 1, frenzied assault. What do I want to do? Jungles. Jungles or mountains? I'm going to target this mountain over here.
Okay.
Cause 2 damage.
Nice.
Take
Boink,
those guys
boink.
out. And I lose a beast. And I
Oh.
cause a fear. It happens.
Oh, they stabbed
Yeah. All
it. Okie doke.
right, that's all I got.
All right, time passes. There it is. Okay. I'm going to reclaim all. Gain my mountains. Going to put this guy down. Where do I want to put him? Put him there. Okay. Now, I could still get the kicker on this though. Can't I, even if I don't have presence to place down?
Yeah, you can do 4 damage in that land.
Is that worth
Kind of
it though?
pricey though,
Yeah,
just for 4 damage.
and it won't do what I need it to do. Okay. Are you able to help defend at all
Where?
here?
Uh,
No, you got your own problems over there.
I got my own problems.
Okay. Let's see, how can I take care of this? Let me look at my bag of tricks here. Oh, I should have left that Dawn up there. Crap! This was slow. Let's see. Up to 3. Let's see. Uh, let's see. Damn. That's right. It's gotta be Dahan there. I could generate at least 4 fear.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for again.
Or wait, whichever one is less. Well, no, no, never mind. Cause, well, no, I guess. So, okay, if I did this, if I did that here, there's no cities or towns there, so it would just be Fort Dahan, so it'd be Fort Fear. That's how I read it.
I think that would be 0. Fortunately,
Would it be 0?
1 per town or city,
Right. Or 1 per
or
Dahan, whichever
yeah,
is less.
yeah. So you got 0
Okay.
versus 4.
That's what I thought. Okay. Well, I could still, need to move them. Yeah, I think we're dead this turn
Yeah, I think so.
because the
We need a
blight.
miracle. We
The
need a miracle.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna play my blight removal just in case. Maybe I can get something to happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to fear as much as I can.
Do this. Let's see.
You swinging for the fences?
I'm gonna try to. Don't have much choice. Might as
So
well.
what elements are you getting?
I need to get uh 2 fire and a plant.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Let's see what happens.
All right. So, oh yeah, flip, flip. Fast.
You go
Uh,
first.
okay. So, let's see. Did the elemental boon. Um, I could push up to 3 of these guys. I'm just gonna push them over here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna launch an attack here for 4. Actually, that's gonna be 5 because I got a badland there. So I'll take out the city and the town. So that'll be 3 fear.
Nice.
And I'm gonna target myself. Yeah, no, there's no way I could have made that work. I need one more card play to make it work. Okay. I probably wouldn't have enough energy. That is my fast.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to defend 3 here,
Okay.
and that's going to cause 3 fear.
Nice.
Um. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to target this land, move the beast up there. So they are not going. They are now not going to build here. No building.
Nice. Good, good.
And I am going to cause 2 fear and push a town.
Okay.
And I'm going to push a town in here into the wetlands.
Awesome. Is that all your fast?
Um, and I'm going to scratch a city on the way out.
Nice.
1 damage.
I like that.
That's my fast.
Okay. Here we go. Event.
Oh, the Slave Rebellion.
Stage 3. On each board, destroy 1 town. Add a strife to any 2 town or city. Then every invader takes 1 damage per strife it has. After finishing this event card, draw another one. This card is discarded. So you see. I actually don't have a town on my board. Let's see. I do have a city though. Add a strife to
Destroy
any
a
2.
town.
Yeah.
I'm going to destroy this one
Nice.
for a fear.
Good.
Then add 2 strife to any 2 towns or cities.
No, add strife to any 2.
Add strife to any 2 town or city.
Yes. Then every
Um,
invader takes 1 damage per strife it has. Oh man, I wish I still had a.
So I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to do this one. And that's going to take a damage. And that one's going to take a damage.
I screwed myself killing this city and town over here.
Okay, and then Aid the Uprising. Invaders with Strife take 1 damage per Dahan present. Add 1 Dahan per city or town it destroys. So then these cities get wiped out.
Nice.
1 damage per Dahan present.
All right.
Right? Am I reading that right?
I have to finish it.
Invaders with Strife take 1 damage per Dahan present.
Yes.
Okay, so that's gone, and then Dahan pop up.
Yes.
So that's 4 fear. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then this actually takes a damage.
Okay, then this gets discarded.
Draw another one.
Beasts.
Xenophobia.
Yep.
When ravaging in lands with Dahan, each individual invader does -1 damage to the land and +1 damage to Dahan. Beasts chase off the homesteaders. On each board, push up to 2 explore or 1 town from a land with a beast. Alright, well, I'm going to push this guy out.
Got
This
sands
guy
and
out.
mountains.
Yes. Actually, yeah.
I'm going to send this guy into the slaughter. This guy comes running from the sands. Ah, save me!
It beats all the locals. Alright. And then at their gates demanding redress. 2 fear per land with Dahan and cities.
Here's 1.
Alright, so there's 2 fear.
That was a good card.
Yeah. If we just get rid of these cities, we'd be in top shape. Alright, so
Fear cards.
fear cards. This is
Each player adds strife in a different land with at least 2 invaders. Then each invader with strife deals damage to other invaders in its land.
yes, that's the save card for me. I'm adding. Oh, that's not strife. I'm adding strife to this invader over here.
He's not going to save you.
Why not?
Well,
Each player adds 1 strife in a different land.
oh,
With
then
at
it
least 2
deals
invaders, then
damage.
it deals damage to the other one in the land.
Yeah, and
They'll
got
kill
it.
each other.
No, he'll just kill.
Well,
he'll
kill
the
him,
one, and then
he
he'll
won't
feel
do
sad
it.
about himself and not do anything.
Yes, exactly. That saves. Oh God.
I am gonna do it to. I'm gonna put strife on this city,
Yeah.
and then this city is gonna destroy the city.
Yeah.
Okay, next fear card. Here, we'll get rid of this guy right here.
What? Oh. Oh yeah. Go ahead and throw him out.
Skip the next normal explore, but still reveal the card. Perform the excavation or the excavation.
Okay.
The escalation if present. So we ignore the next explore.
Nice. All right. I like that. And
Each lane defend 2 per Dahan.
okay.
All right. So now we ravage jungles.
All right. This takes
Dead.
1 damage.
Dead.
Nice.
This guy feels sad about himself.
Yep. He loses the strife.
And defend 3 on the city here, so
Nice.
nothing happens here.
Good. Okay. So now we still need. Okay. So build.
Sands and mountains.
I moved that guy out of the sand. This one gets that.
And another one gets
And
two of them.
another one.
We got a town here.
Yes.
No building happens here.
Right.
They're scared of the beast.
Nothing here, nothing here.
Nothing there.
Good. Okay.
Explore but do nothing.
Right. And there's no escalation. That's good. It advances. Okay. Slow powers. I have none.
I got a few.
Okay.
I get a target a land. I can target a wetlands or a sands. I'm going to target this one.
Okay.
I'm going to cause a if it has invaders, 2 fear. If it has disease, another fear. If it has blight, another fear. So 4 fear.
Holy crap. Nice. I like it.
The next thing I'm going to do is target a land. I'm going to target the same one
Nice.
and cause 3 fear.
Boom. Excellent. I like it. Very good.
And I'm going to finish this off with Frenzied Assault
Nice.
right here. And I'm going to finish off the town.
Nice.
And the beast dies, unfortunately.
So
That's 2
that
more fear.
is
Another
that 3 total?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. From the innate.
Yeah, from your innate. Yep.
Alrighty. That's it.
All right.
That's all I got.
Wow, we actually survived that. Unbelievable. All right. Okay. Time to reclaim everything. Put down. What's the range on that? Is it 3? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. I'm coming over to your board.
I'm gonna swing for the fences. I'm gonna draw a major.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
Yeah, this is a no-brainer. Okay, what card really isn't doing it for me?
Alright, I have to be careful here how I
Well,
decide.
they all kind of have their place. Get rid of that one.
That one's already taken
No,
care
I'll get rid of
of.
that one. No, I got get rid of that.
Okay. Ooh, wetlands. Okay. Let's see. I get to pick any that I want. Could be one of these. Okay. All right. Let's see here. low. Let's sands and mountains. All right. Oops. All right. I think I can make that work. Do that. That. Oh wait. Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that the play I want to do is going to work. Yeah. Okay. The play I want to do, I think, will work. So sure. So if I put, wait, no, hold on. Oh, I don't have enough energy. Ah, I'm short one energy.
No.
Oh, short one energy to make this work. Ah. Because I could take care of this, so well, nothing will happen. I could push those down here, but then I can't defend. And I could take care of this. Defend. I'm. How are you looking on your side?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. All right. Um. Damn. I just need like 1 point of defense here, and I can make this work.
Well, I'm going to cause a shit ton of fear, so something might happen.
That's true. Yeah. I'm gonna swing for the fences with what I got.
You want to go first?
Sure. So give yourself 2 fire and a plant.
Okie dokie.
All right. So um, actually, can I swap? Actually, I'm gonna swap this one out for this one. I'm gonna generate fear with it. Um. All right. So did that. Blazing renewal. I'm gonna set this area on fire. So it's gonna
Okay.
be 4 damage. So town and town is gone. So that's 2 fear. And
Okay.
then I'm going to do rights of the land's rejection. I'm targeting this land with a Dahan. And invaders do not build on target land this turn. 1 fear per town, city in there, or 1 fear per Dahan, whichever is less. So it's 1 fear there. Good. And that is all of my fast.
Okay. I'm going to be defending 3 here. There is a
Okay.
beast.
Nice.
Oh, no, I can't do that yet. I don't have a sacred site. Shit. Okay.
Ah.
Fuck.
Aha.
All right. I got to do my innate first. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to move this beast here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to move them into here and bring that here. Now
There
I
you
have a
go.
sacred site.
Yeah.
Now I defend 3.
Yeah.
There's a beast in there. So I cause 3 fear. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Now comes my major. Now this one's fun. Infestation
Oh.
of venomous spiders.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to choose a land. I'm choosing this one back here.
Okay.
I'm going to. It says drop a beast in there. So I got 5 beasts in there.
Yep.
It says gather up to 1. I don't want to
Oh.
gather anymore in there.
Okay.
For each beast in there, cause a fear max of 4, and then the invaders skip an action and target land. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Nice.
and then I have the threshold. So after this power causes invaders to skip damage, or skip action, 4 damage. So my venomous spiders are going to take down the city
Nice.
for 2 more fear.
Oh, we're so close.
We're 7 fear away.
Yeah.
That's all I have for fast.
Okay. All right. Well, here's hoping the event doesn't kill us. Purge the land with salt and fire on each board in a land with 2 or more towns. Add 1 blight without cascading.
Oh man, shit.
Add 2 bad lands. Remove all towns. Each board with 2 or more. I don't have one with 2 or more. You have 1 with 2 or more.
Are you kidding me? We're gonna survive 1?
Yep.
Wow, we
That's
lucked
it.
out.
Yeah.
That was gonna kill us.
Oh wait. Hold on a second. Let me look at something here.
On each board, in a land
Okay. No, I was just seeing.
with 2 or more towns.
Okay. Nope. That's good.
Whew,
Okay.
that was a close one, man. That was
That
close.
was very close. Dodging that bullet's like the Matrix.
Add 2 bad lands and remove all towns.
Yeah.
Okay, removed. They're not destroyed, so no.
Yeah,
No
right,
fear.
right. Add 2 bad lands.
What are the bad lands? Number 5.
5.
Eek.
Yeah. Explorer's Blunder. On each board, destroy 2 Explorer among lands with beasts. Damn it! They're never on my land with my 1 beast. Alright.
Okay, they got destroyed.
Careful defense. When invaders ravage, if the land has Dahan, defend 2. Ha! Yes! Yes! I can't believe it. I can't believe it. How does that? Yeah, I was about to pull that out. How does that? Okay, thank you, event.
All right.
All right, fear.
Here comes the fear train. Each player adds a strife to a land with presence. Then each invader with strife deals damage to other invaders in its land. I can't. Nothing for me.
Each in a land with presence. I don't have. Oh wait, there's one. Can this guy punch himself in the face?
No, but you can strife them.
I am. I'm going to strife him. Well, actually, what's hitting next? Wetland. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, I was gonna hit him here then. Strife is 9.
Each player removes an explorer or a town from a land with presence.
Each player moves a from a land with.
Again, nothing's going to happen. You can't remove them. You can push them
Oh.
because it's France. You can't remove France's
Oh, that's right.
explorers.
Yeah. Okay.
Each player may push any number of explorers or towers from one land. Okay,
These
so
wetlands are moving.
all right. I don't need to move anything. I like it where everything is.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right. So that's it for the fear.
So, ravaging sands and mountains. Nothing on my
Okay.
board.
And they're gonna ravage here. Let's defend 2, so this is gonna take 1 damage. Or this is gonna kill this. This will take 1 damage.
No, take out the town. Get that explorer up
Oh,
there.
yeah. I forgot that does this too. I was thinking 1 for some reason. All right, that's fear.
Okay, this guy loses his strife.
Yes.
Sands and mountains.
And he also
Okay.
dies. No, he didn't deal damage, did he?
He didn't do damage. He
Yeah, he just had strife.
okay, they're gonna build in the sands and the wetlands.
All right,
Except
so
not this one.
we're gonna build here
And not
and not here. Yeah. Um, we have like 2 cities or the last fear card, and we win.
yeah, we're gonna get it'll be a fear victory.
Yeah, it'll be fear victory. Wow, I can't believe we survived that. Yeah, that event card saved us. All right. We are on. Oh yeah, we gotta explore
Go for it.
jungles and wetlands. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom.
If they were empty, make sure you add 2.
Yeah, this one needs another one.
They will actually not go to here.
Oh, there's no
No adjacent
no
towns or
adjacent
cities.
towns. Yeah.
All the rest of them are good.
Okay.
Okay. Slow powers.
I have no slow powers.
Um, I'm gonna target this land,
Mhm.
and the city's gonna kill that guy. Where? Ow!
Nice.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Time's gonna pass. Yeah, reclaim all. Gain. Okay. That. Ready. Oh wait. Am I ready? No, I'm not. I need this. I don't think I'm gonna have enough.
Ready.
Yeah. Okie doke. Gain 2 fire and a plant. Alright, so I'm gonna do some more Blazing Renewal.
Yay!
And I'm gonna deal 4 damage here. I'm gonna take this city out. And I'll take out this Explorer. So that's 2 more fear.
From
And
what?
I took out that city.
Already got it.
Oh, here we got it.
Yeah.
And that is my fast.
Okay. Venomous spiders, here they come again. This time they're coming right here.
Okay.
So I could add a beast. I'll make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah. Sacred Site, range 2. Okay. I can add a beast.
And a beast.
I can gather a beast.
Gathering a beast.
The spiders are migrating in from the sands. That's going to cause 3 fear, and it's going to destroy the city for another 5, for a total of 5 fear.
That's a win anyway.
Boom. Fear victory. Woo! That was close.
Oh my god. Okay, so one thing I learned, I had to be a little bit more careful with my blight.
Needs blight cleanup.
Yeah, blight cleanup is very much needed.
Well, we squeaked out a France 6.
Yeah.
That was good.
that felt like more of a struggle for me on that one than the going against Sweden. But hey, at least we didn't get the blight where, all the buildings are less.
Yeah, we got something different.
We finally got a different type of victory. So we had that did we have all the cities done? Was there any more?
No, that was it.
Yeah, that was the last city, so yeah. So we had a fear or city victory, either one. That was good. 18 blight on the field. Sorry about those. That was mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I had 11 blight on my board. We had 1 left on the card.
Blight on island, 18.
Thank God for being able to pull the blight out of the box.
Yeah, not bad. We got we got a score of 61. The score we had last time, our last victory, against Sweden was a 57. So we did a little bit. We did a little bit better.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, scores in the 60s is a B. Scores in the 50s is a C, and if you get into the 70s, that's like A material right there.
Nice. Okay.
Wow, we almost lost it on that card. That was almost
MVP right here.
we almost lost it.
Yeah. We almost lost it, but then it also won it for us. God.
So if it wasn't for that,
yeah.
the little land down here we would have lost on a blight.
Yeah. Yep. That was the Hail Mary.
We needed every bit of it because our
No, that one, that round, the one I wonder what the last one was. Remove 2 explorer or 1 town from each land with the Han. That would have been a great one to have. Then remove 1 city from each land with at least 2 to Han. Wow. That was close. That was a squeaker. I really thought we were.
That was good. That
I
was really
really
good.
thought we were screwed like 2 turns ago. I think the last one we got saved by the fear cards, and then this one we got saved by the event.
Oh, I'm glad I switched my strategy to just start pumping fear.
Yeah, that was a good call. Cause
I'm like, this one's not looking. It's not looking too good. Just go fear. Go 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 go
yeah,
go.
so so I have to work on his. It's got to be a balance of getting the. Basically, what I have to try and do is get like this card out in anticipation of Blight Clear. The problem with it is that it's slow, so it's like by the time I was able to like realize I need to get out, it was like too late.
Have you been using that at all?
I hadn't used it. I didn't. I was the one time I was gonna use it was when I couldn't use it because I had to prevent the. I had to do the defense in the one area.
Okay.
Because what I
Yeah,
was. What was.
I was gonna say we gotta be using the blight clearing as much as we can.
Yeah. A lesson learned. I will definitely be using this more as I get the opportunity. And once I hit a certain threshold, I just need to start doing this. Also this was a savior card.
Yeah, I told you, blazing. Even though you were like paying way too much for the threshold,
Yeah.
blazing renewal is absolutely awesome. It's
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
But if I wasn't paying for the overpaying for it, it would have been the game would have been over.
Oh yeah, yeah. Blazing renewal has saved many of my games. I drew that late game like after like so much of my presence has been destroyed and wiped off the board. I drew that and I'm like, oh,
Oh,
we're
here
back
we
in
go,
it.
boys.
Here we go.
That's very nice. Well, okay, so everybody that was watching, so yeah, we just squeaked that by, but we did manage to beat France, and you know,
And the bottom drops out.
and the bottle drops out. uh, and yeah, so I feel that was very good. Now the next opponent, I believe, is going to be one we haven't gone against yet. It's Russia, I think. No, it's Habsburg. Yeah,
Unless
Habsburg.
unless unless you want to do England first,
No.
because we skipped England.
Yeah, well, we were kind of saving England for last because it's technically, other than Russia, it's the most difficult.
All right, the Habs are next.
The Habs are next.
I'm gonna have to read up on this one before we dive in.
Yeah. I think this is the one. This is the one with the if they do so much damage to a land, uh, they can't exceed the number of blight on the card.
Yeah, that's the additional loss condition.
Yeah.
Track how many blight come off the blight card during ravages. that do 8+ damage to the land. If that number ever exceeds the number of players, invaders win.
Oh, number 6. Far-flung herds. Ravages do +2 damage total if any adjacent lands have towns. Herds thrive in verdant lands. Towns in lands without blight are durable. They have +2 health and destroy town effects. Instead, deal 2 damage to town only per town they could destroy. Wow, so their towns are hardy.
In lands without blight.
Yeah, so they essentially become +4s. So,
Yeah.
for me, where I like to let my island blight. Before the initial explore, put the Habsburg reminder card under the top 5 invader cards. When revealed, or each board add 1 city to a coastal land without a city. And 1 town to the 3 inlands with the fewest blight. Damn, so they come out swinging.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm gonna call it a night.
Yes, same here.
Get some rest.
I
I thought for sure that we were gonna lose that one.
I did
Yep.
too. It seemed really close. But thanks everybody so much for watching. We will see you next time. Have a good night, everybody.